Hello, people. Come in, grab a cup of coffee, and welcome to the Tealcomb Show. And today is Wednesday, June 3rd. It is freaking early in the morning. I'm getting here, just taking a sip of my coffee. Ooh, that tastes pretty good. Anyway, so the subject today is many subjects, but I'm going to try to keep to one because I know my brain does go on a little ADD tangent first thing in the morning. But basically, why do adults lie? Why? If you're an adult and you lie on a regular basis, why? You're an adult. Who are you answering to? I mean, I don't. If you lie to your boss, they're going to find out. If you lie to your coworkers, they may not find out. But if you lie to your boss, hey, I'm in this task, there's a good chance you're going to find out, depending on what it is. If you lie to your coworkers and said, hey, I did this, and they find out you did it, they're going to find out. The thing about being a liar is that will always stick with you. No matter what you do, you will always be known as a liar. So why lie? I have people lie in my face. Like, okay, I love my patients, and I wouldn't say they lie to me. Like, when you go talk to your doctor, it's still a lie, but you're like, oh, it's a little white lie. Or sometimes you may not even know that you are lying, or you're withholding the truth, or it's your everyone's like, well, I'm not lying, it's my version of the truth. But there's always three versions: yours, his, and someone else's. You know what I mean? Like yours, his, and the actual truth. Like the one that the divine being is looking down and going, oh yeah, I see everything you're doing. But as an adult, why lie? I do not understand lying. If you said, hey, I'm doing this, and when it times comes to do this and you're not doing it, do you think the people forgot? Or if you're telling everyone you're going on a trip, do you think they forgot? Or I mean, because depending on how much you hype it up, everyone's like, oh, she's gonna go on that trip, and they're like all hyping you up, and then when it's time to go, you just don't go, and you cut off your phone, but everyone knows, like, yeah, I saw her in town, I thought she was going to Jamaica. Like, isn't she going on a cruise? Why lie? Who are you lying for? What is the benefit of lying? That's my, I don't understand. I guess I grew up in the era I grew up in the era of pre-internet, and people were going to find out and then bust you in on the spot. Now, no one busts anyone out on the spot. And you know what? I think I may start. I think people who lie to me in my real life, it's time to start calling them out. Because if you're an adult and you lie to me, and I know you're lying to me because by this time you do have a reputation of being a liar for no reason except for you feel like that's what I want to hear, I'm going to start calling you out. And lately I have just been in my I want to be peaceful era. I'm getting out of my funk. I'm dealing with my things. But my eyes have been open for a while, and I've just been like peeking through, like when you're getting out of a depression and you're just starting to realize I have let a lot of shit slide. And now it's time for me to start cleaning up messes. And another thing is that I'm very empathetic. I empathize with a lot of people. How people like, I'm an empath. I feel your pain. I can literally feel your pain sometimes. Like, I've had a friend who was in labor, and I felt labor pains the same time she was feeling labor pains, and stopped after she had her child. Like, I can be that empathetic. I don't know how. I don't know. And I've done it to two friends. One of them even really wasn't close friend to me. I took her dog. We worked together. We worked together her whole pregnancy. She was about to leave, and I ended up taking her dog. So we did have that bond, but not really. And when she went into labor, I was like, how's everything? Blah, blah, blah. Because I was having like mild contractions until she had the baby. Same thing with this other girl. Me and her, are the other girl was me closer, and it was her first child. And I think I texted her and asked her, was she in labor? And she said yes. And I had mild, like my stomach. Now, when I say mild, I'm just going to say cramps because, and it wasn't even like period cramps, but it was cramps that were coming and going as like contraction would come in my stomach. So, and I've had a child before, so I definitely know what contractions feel like. And I'm being hand to the whoever higher being, hand to God. I mean, I have experienced it, and it's so weird. It was in my younger days, and I think when I was more empathetic and less jaded by the world, and that and the fact that I haven't had anyone in my radius be pregnant. I'm in my 40s, so people got to start slowing down having babies at that age. But it is, I was more empathetic, so, but also at that time, I didn't let shit slide either. And I'm going to have to start calling people out. I'm going to have to start, sometimes you have to burn the houses to get the rats out. I don't know if that's a saying, but that's going to be my saying. Sometimes you're going to have to burn the house down to get the rats out, or get the spiders out, get the roaches out, get the rodents out. I hate to have to destroy my peace at times, but there's always times of peace and there's always times of turbulence. Now, do you want to have peace and have someone playing in your face, or do you want to have someone disrespecting you behind your back and you have the preconceived notion that everything's great, even though you know in the back of your mind, this person is lying to me and this person may be taking advantage of me, but as long as I have my peace, I'm good. Is that truly peace? When every time this person talks to you, you second guess what they're saying. Every time this person says, hey, blah, 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 you're like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. And then you're making excuses. Let it be a family member, let it be a coworker, let it be a friend, let it be a foe. I feel like I'm going to have to burn down some houses to get the rats out because I'm tired. It's, I mean, and talking about this, like, I don't know if anybody watching this has been through a depression, an on and off going depression, when you start to feel like you get that fire back. Like, you start to feel like, I'm starting to feel like myself. Having this conversation of, that's how I feel. It's like, I'm starting to feel like I'm getting my fire back. Having this conversation with a camera that's going to go out to the internet, and I hope someone will be able to empathize that, sometimes you have to burn down some houses to get the rats out. Not saying that after that you can't rebuild that house with a more sturdier foundation, and keep it clean and make sure those rats never come back in. Put them rats on notice, because I think that's exactly what I'm about to start doing. I hope all of y'all have a great Wednesday. It is hump day. Don't let hump day hump you. Don't let hump day be humping you, because we all know a hump day can hump. My mom has a cardiologist appointment tomorrow. I think I may do a video. I know I only normally do videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but I think I may do an afternoon video. And have a great day. Love you. Bye.